Be live. Alright. Number 4. Chariots of the Dogs. Bosco's vanished from the face of the earth, literally. When Sam and Max managed to track him down, what do they find is so You'll have to see it and believe it. Can the freelance police set things right, or will life as they know it fall victim to whims of THEM? Them. Watch out for them.
Okay, we're in, boys.
Bosco! Free anti-mind control helmets for the first 50 lunatics to come out of hiding!
I've been telling you, little pals. He's just plain vanished.
We'd better look around the joint for clues.
Good plan, Sammo. Guess that's why they call you guys in for the brainy stuff, and leave the senseless violence to the likes of me.
I deeply resent that comment, Mr. Paper.
Yeah, Flint. We're gonna have to join together and use every detective skill we know to find Bosco.
Oh, that's a no-go. Any more ideas?
Let me think.
Where's that circle on the floor? It was here. Bosco's counter.
I've always wondered what Bosco keeps hidden back here.
I've always wondered if he's wearing pants back there.
It's a mini Moai!
It's Bosco's My First Moai head toy. Wow, it's everything we needed to solve last year's hypnotism conspiracy.
Whew! I'd kill for a time machine right about now. Of course, I'd kill for just about anything.
This keypad must control the laser grid blocking Bosco's bathroom.
Oh, use it to spell boobies. I love that.
Bosco, lasers, and pushing random buttons are three things that don't go well together, little buddy.
Just do
I
it.
can't use this keypad until I find the code.
Just type it in. God dang it, Max. I mean, Sam.
Nope.
We need to find the code. But now.
Our lust for this tangy fruit drink started this whole mess. It shows you what's inside what's inside.
Okay.
A painful reminder of the Bosco-shaped hole in our hearts. The freezer's Bosco free.
Oh boy, Bosco free.
We can't get in until we get past this laser grid.
To get past the laser grid, first you have to forgive the laser grid.
Okay, go on in.
It's Bosco's lighted display board. Bosco? Nope, different weenie.
Different weenie.
No Bosco's in here. As informative as Max Impeachment Weekly is, I doubt it'll tell us where Bosco is.
That seems new.
Sure, Bosco. Everybody else is watching you.
Wait a minute. The rabbit is its own gender. Very forward thinking.
Any clues for us, Hugh Bliss? Nope, not a clue. Just an enlarger. No big thing. No clues here.
Double crossing. Sludgy. Okay.
Hey, Seismo, what's shaking? All that paranoia. And he couldn't even save himself. Bosco, you in there? I hope not, or Bosco be gone. We already checked the roof. Just a pigeon AA meeting. Nothing worth mentioning.
AA meeting? Oh, why don't I just talk to him?
Found anything yet, Sammy?
Still working on it. Any leads on where Bosco went?
He kept yapping on about THEM and his secret bunker. The poor delusional sap.
What's the word on the street on Bosco's disappearance?
I've been making chin music with every pigeon in this burg, but nobody's singing. Trails dried up
Chin
like a
music?
hobo's inner thigh.
How quickly the lingo goes from colorful to gut churning.
What happened to Bosco again?
It's like I told you, Sam. He's vanished like a C note on race day. Right off the face of the earth.
Okay.
How long has Bosco been missing?
While you were in Schnitzeltown making chummy with the undead, there was a ruckus in the back of this dive. After that, the B-Man took a powder.
Why were you
English?
keeping an eye on Bosco?
A going-away present for my old partner. God rest that bastard. First case he ever had, 40 years ago, and never solved. Some doll who wanted to keep an eye on this Bosco mook. Said he'd done her wrong, and he had to take the fall.
Don't worry, Flint. We've got the skills to find whoever kidnapped Bosco.
I am still president after all.
That may be, but are you a bad enough president to rescue the dude?
Stick around, Flint.
You boys know where to find me.
Bosco must have left some clue behind the counter. Where else would he leave his clues?
So he gave me a clue about a clue to find a clue. And I just gone?
Wow, it's everything we needed to solve last year's hypnotism conspiracy.
Whew! I'd kill for a time machine right about now. Of course, I'd kill for just about anything.
Nah. Not happening.
Oh, I have an idea. I use the Moyai head on the enlarger.
No way. Nothing doing. All right, let's have a look at your x-ray, Mr. Moai Head. We'll see what's causing that persistent tinnitus.
Prognosis, Sam?
Either this toy has a tumor the size of an overfed cat, or it's too dark to read it.
Oh, you put it up on here.
It looks like...
Say it?
It looks like Bosco's as clever as you are at cutting-edge intellectual humor.
You gotta admit, that is pretty funny.
It's the x-ray I took of Bosco's Moai head. A piece of paper inside says 531-8008.
Oh, I don't have to memorize it. The game
did
memorizes it for
Sammo.
me.
Let's check in the bathroom for more clues.
We could have saved like 10 minutes if you just typed it in.
Let's see if there's anything in the bathroom to tell us where Bosco's top-secret bunker is. Or maybe the bathroom is his top-secret bunker.
This is exactly where I'd want to spend an apocalypse.
I sense that something terrible happened here.
Ho ho! You don't know the half of it.
Bosco's been ordering nothing but baking soda and paper mache.
Okay. If you explode, they will come. What?
If you explode it, they will come.
And if it's brown, flush it down.
Baking soda plus vinegar equals eruption.
Sounds hot, but they didn't leave a phone number.
Oh, they got all the
Bosco's
disguises.
each more offensively ludicrous than the last. Bosco's high-tech 100% convincing disguise kit.
So, which kit was he using last year, then?
A jumbo-sized bag of cotton balls.
Don't open it, Sam! I can never eat just one.
Is that a reference to Elf?
Tons of model volcanoes just like the one on Easter Island. It's like Bosco was obsessed with this shape.
Like I'm obsessed with the shape of Bosco's unnaturally bulbous forearms?
A little like that, but slightly less creepy.
He's Popeye.
Rampaging Roy Neary with a meat and two sides. Recognize that from Easter Island, Max? It's a model volcano.
I'd say it's downright exemplary.
It's a model volcano. Bosco keeps plenty of baking soda on hand to keep the bathroom fresh. It's an industrial-sized barrel of baking soda.
Ram and hammer. They didn't want to use arm and hammer. I get it.
Hot toilet wine. Everything Bosco would need to survive for months. A nice aged bottle of Nippy Valley.
Woof! Nippy Valley Woof. For party time or any time.
Some idiot left the cork out, Max. It turned to vinegar.
Oh, idiot.
From the looks of it, these wine bottles haven't been touched in decades.
This store has been open for decades? Okay.
It's empty. The Bosco
Okay.
Tech Drain Liberator 6000. I'm not going anywhere near that thing.
Not after seeing what it did to that sludgy delivery guy.
The sound alone still haunts my nightmares.
I kind of want to see it.
It's like I'm always telling you, Sam. We need a much bigger explosion.
This time, you might be right, Max.
Can I steal it?
It's a model volcano. There's no way I'm touching that towel, not after all the people who've been using it.
But Bosco and I are the only ones who ever come back here.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. That towel's just going up and around. Why? Why? But, ooh. Wait a minute. I got an idea!
There's not enough baking soda left to do any good. I don't know how to open the barrel.
I know how.
What was that for, Sam?
That barrel was looking at me funny.
Kaboom.
And the school board said our cases had no educational merit.
Do it again! Do it again!
Do it again.
What's that noise?
Aliens! Wait a minute. That's got a bit of a different shape than I would expect, so I'm
They've come for us,
thinking
Max.
it's different kind of alien.
THEM.
Good! About time we found out who's responsible for this travesty.
So cool. Oh.
Hey guys. Look, I can explain.
Did you get a
Oh my
haircut,
God,
Bosco?
what the hell?
There's something different.
Finally see a doctor about that, personal problem?
You guys done?
Yeah, that's all we got.
Good. Now shut up and help me.
What seems to be the problem, Bessie?
That elevator over there, it's horrible. I went inside looking for THEM, but when I got out, I saw my mother. Oh, it gets worse. I ran out of there fast as I could, and when I came out, I was like this. You gotta fix it, guys.
What are you doing there?
What are you doing on an alien spaceship?
I got tired of being scared of THEM. I finally said, bring them on. I built this device that lets me predict where they were gonna show up next. Then I let them come on and take me.
So, did you get udders, or are you a boy cow?
That's none of our business, Max. What happened next, Bosco?
I used the device on myself, to test it. After that, it's all a blur.
Where's this THEM detector device you were talking about?
I don't know. I must have lost it in that elevator after I got turned into this thing.
What is this place, Bosco?
You guys still don't get it? This is it! The center of the entire operation of THEM!
Kinda sparse for the headquarters of a sinister cabal bent on world domination.
You don't need much room when you can go anywhere you want through time and space.
The place seems pretty empty. Where are THEY hanging out?
I don't know, but you can bet they're around here somewhere, just waiting to probe us and turn us all into freakish animal-human hybrids.
Bosco, Sam is standing right here.
What's with all the volcanoes back in your store?
Guys, try to keep up. Haven't you figured anything out yet? The volcano is what summons the spaceship, fools!
Sam, is it my imagination, or are we being scolded by the guy who's half cow?
Don't go anywhere, Bosco.
Now where am I gonna go looking like this? Help me get back to normal, guys.
Normal? We'll get you
What
back
is
the way you
normal?
were before, but we're not promising more than that.
Yeah.
Looks like some kind of weird alien radio. Hey, Max, what do you think this thing is?
Calibrating. Complete. I now have mastered your primitive but no less valid language. Please choose from the following topics of conversation.
Obvious query.
What happened to Bosco?
The intruder made unsanctioned use of the time shuttle.
What happened to Bosco?
The intruder...
What are my options?
My personality can be configured to respond in the style most appropriate to the user. Please choose from the following options.
Politically correct default. Suggestive, abusive, passive-aggressive, abusive.
Abusive.
Good choice, moron. Did you come up with that yourself, or did your idiot friend help out?
Okay, I don't like that guy.
What are my options?
My personality can be configured to respond in the style most appropriate to the user. Please choose from the following options.
Suggestive?
Suggestive.
Oh, that is exactly how I like it.
Okay,
What
put
are
it
my
back.
options?
My
Put it back.
personality can... Please choose...
Politically correct.
Selection acknowledged as no more or less valid.
So long.
Goodbye.
Exit.
Bosco's oppressors could spring out of there any moment, ray guns blazing.
No. Ooh, captain's chair.
Appears to be made of the finest leather from only the finest in mutilated cattle.
Don't joke about that!
There appears to be an 18% loss of efficiency in the starboard tachyon pulse perambulator. It'd take me 4 days to fix.
You have 30 seconds.
Did he?
Either we've seen a huge spike in theta wave radiation off the port bow, or I have no idea how to read this thing.
Yes. That was an excellent toss of a time card. Just, whew.
Bosco's again? How'd we end up back here?
Judging from the lack of safety railings and ready availability of guns and ammo, I'd say we've gone back in time. Seems to be sometime in the early sweet mother of mole sauce.
You fools gonna buy something, or do you want to make a baby?
Well now.
Hello. Oh. This is what the place used to be. Man, the wine is still there.
A nice aged bottle of Nippy Valley brand vinegar.
Ah, some idiot left the cork in, Sam. It's still wine.
Let's just let that breathe for a few decades, Max.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Wait, I just have the cork now? Okay.
We're better to crunch numbers than in the John. My paws are spotless. Oh, the germs look so young. Milk and hooch. Something for the kiddies and something for your cereal.
Now hold on a second.
Cold orange things you suck never go out of style. Hey Max, remember that old carbon dater we got from Sybil last year?
Yeah, we gave it to Bosco so he could keep scanning his weenies.
Looks like he's made some modifications to it. Nuh-uh. It printed out a card with the Intergalactic Freelance Police logo. Sounds intriguingly futuristic. It printed a time card with Stinky's logo on it. No siree. I've already scanned Max with this thing.
Oh. Okay.
It printed a time card with a presidential seal and some strange numbers.
What was that?
We just needed to scan you for,
The hell you did! Explain yourselves.
You must be Mrs. Bosco.
That's Ms. Bosco. I don't want any part of your oppressive patriarchy.
Fair enough, ma'am. Miss, you.
Who are you?
Sam and Max, freelance police.
Finally, the police. Maybe you can help me catch that fool.
Who do you
Which
want to
fool
catch?
did you want us to catch exactly?
That man who just came in here yelling about conspiracies and busting up the place.
Bosco always did know how to make a memorable first impression.
Can you tell us more about the man who trashed your shop?
He took one look at me and screamed.
That should narrow the list of suspects down to any man with eyes.
Then he stumbled back and ran right into my baby maker.
Ouch.
I have several questions.
We can't take the case, but we'll keep an eye out for your vandal, Miss Bosco.
I swear if I ever find him, I'm gonna make sure he gets no pleasure in this life.
I haven't heard a tale of motherly love like that since the Manchurian Candidate.
We're here to help your son.
I don't have a son. You think it's not enough I'm a businesswoman and inventor? A woman's only useful if she's got a son.
It's not that. We're friends with him.
Well, acquaintances.
We know him.
We've spoken to him more than once.
Doesn't matter. I'm not defined by my children. But when I do have one, she's gonna be the most perfect little angel.
What was that you said about making a baby?
I'm made uncomfortable by this line of questioning, Sam.
That's just because you're scared of a world where career-minded women don't need to be tied to a man to have a family. This ain't the past anymore. It's the 1960s. They can talk about putting a person on the moon, and I can invent a baby-making machine.
How does this baby-making machine work?
You just take a DNA sample from the mother and the other person and combine them in that machine. Let it bake a couple hours and you've got a beautiful baby girl. Or boy, I guess. I've already got my own samples in there. I'm gonna test it out tonight after closing.
How do you get the DNA samples?
Isn't that obvious? Saliva, fools!
Well, naturally.
Oh, of course.
Where'd you get the father's sample?
Oh, him. Well, I was just in Washington, D.C. for a special occasion, and when I was touring the White House, I met a nice man in a dark suit. He was polite and didn't say much. Seemed like his spit was as good as anybody else's, so I picked him.
See you later, Miss Bosco.
Okay.
We're gonna pick up some swinging 60s chicks and start a groovy hullabaloo.
Men.
Cut it out, Max. You don't even like girls.
Oh, right.
You got a problem with women?
Nah, just never interested. With all the general malice I have to get done in a day, girls are just a huge waste of time.
Whoa.
I have never been as turned on as I am right now.
What?
You just never found the right woman, and I never found the right man. Forget the baby maker.
Catastrophic temporal anomaly detected.
Run away with me, Max. My white stallion.
Curse my irresistible animal magnetism. I'm president of the U.S., and you'd make a lousy first lady.
You just don't know what you want. I may not be the first, but I'm the last lady you'll ever need.
Look, lady, you just don't get it. I'm just not into you.
Keep on protesting. It just makes me know you're the one.
He's not into her yet.
What's this?
It's my chemical sampler. Get somebody to spit on it, and it gives you a sample test tube for the baby maker.
Mind if we borrow it?
Go ahead. I already got all I need.
Well, let's see what happens. Max, spit on this.
I think I'm better off not knowing what Max is made of. Nuh-uh. Nations rise and nations fall, but those hot weenies will outlast us all.
That's one hell of a poem.
I don't need a sample of that. No way.
What do you think you're doing?
You know, the usual, traveling through time and stuff.
Override. You've caused a catastrophic temporal anomaly. You're going back to the ship so you can think about what you've done.
Okay.
Just look at what you did.
Sam, what's a catastrophic temporal paradox?
That!
What the hell did you guys do?
Max, when you made Mama Bosco decide not to have a baby, that meant Bosco was never born.
But if Bosco was never born, then we never would have gone back to meet Mama Bosco in the first place. Neat!
Are you fools just gonna stand there explaining everything? Or are you gonna fix me?
Sheesh! Give a guy a cool cow body, and all of a sudden he's the owner of the time stream.
Ooh, he exists, but he doesn't.
Did you miss us?
What have you two been doing all this time?
Hanging out with your mom.
Real classy, guys. Fine, don't help me.
How is this THEM detector supposed to work again?
It's a highly sophisticated technology that works based on a target person. You scan somebody with it, then use that to open a new destination for the time machine.
Ah, finally, a straight answer. I don't know why they started outsourcing tech support to store owners on spaceships.
Huh?
Can you describe your father for us?
Man, I thought you guys were detectives. Haven't you figured out I was a test tube, baby? My mama didn't need a man. I got everything from her.
Where'd you get your paranoid fear of giant invisible conspiracies out to kill you?
That's a chemical imbalance that's all mine.
Okay.
Are you sure you can't give us any leads on your father?
Mama mentioned once she met him at the White House.
We're on the case, Bosco.
We've got to go break up with your mother.
I told you guys, cut it out.
Whee!
Let's go to the Oval Office.
Look, Sam, it's my summer office.
I don't think so, Max. Take a look around.
Welcome to the Oval Office, visitors. Next tour begins in 30 minutes.
This is a long time before the horrific sequence of events that led to your presidency.
I'm not leader of the free world here? This will not stand.
This far in the past, I assumed the Earth was still flat.
Or somebody just blew it up with some air.
Hi there, random Secret Service agent.
I can answer any of your questions. Please don't touch anything. I'm Agent Superball.
Super Ball?
It's a code name, sir. I'm a bouncer. Secret Service humor.
In the future, we know a guy who looks just like you, with the same name.
I've never seen you before, and there couldn't be another Agent Superball, sir. The code names are unique.
Oh, Super Ball. I get it.
Did you see a strange woman in here a while ago?
Assertive career woman, asking everyone to spit.
That's the one.
Yes, sir. I admired her independent spirit and sass.
We came here from the far-off future.
Aren't you amazed and surprised?
Isn't that shocking?
I've seen a lot of things, sir. It takes a lot to shock me.
Oh, really?
I
We'll
bet
shock
we
you.
could surprise you.
Can't be done, sir. I'm imperturbable.
We killed your dog.
I'm surprised, sir.
Really?
Yes, surprised that you try that one again. It never works.
It never works.
We're your new sons.
And we want to live in your house and raise my children of questionable parentage.
And we're both axe murderers.
And I'm voting for Barry Goldwater.
Nothing?
It's like I said, sir. I'm not startled easily.
We come from the beginning of the 21st century.
In the future, television is delivered through thick cables instead of being sent through the air.
Does that not blow your ever-loving mind?
Not really, sir. I'm not easily startled.
Just brought out a glass of water from his pocket.
All right, we give up.
The man's a rock, Sam.
Nice try, sirs. I almost felt my pulse rate increase there.
How long have you been working for the White House?
Just a few months. I've already been assigned my first door.
That's all you do? Guard this door?
Not at all, sir. I also provide tours, run the patent office, and narrate public service announcements.
That's a lot of work for one man.
I'm still new. In 40 years, I'll be promoted to receptionist.
We need your help with something official.
What will it be, sir?
We want to hear you narrate a public service announcement.
All right. Are your cigarettes killing you? As unbelievable as it might seem, cigarettes made outside the U.S. actually contain chemicals that are addictive and possibly even harmful. For your own safety and that of your children, smoke only homeland-grown tobacco, the kind doctors recommend for your good health. Now you know, for a better America.
Just keep guarding that door.
Gladly, sir.
Where's the president?
He's in the war room. Important national crisis. And when I said national crisis, I meant to say he's just watching television. We are not at the brink of war with Cuba.
All right, Sam, our mission is clear. Nuke the commie
I think
bastard!
we've seen enough of the war room for one lifetime, Max.
Yeah, you're right, Sam. Having to hurt people from a distance takes all the fun out of it anyway.
What do you think of the president?
He's the greatest man who ever lived, sir.
Oh, these poor bastards of the 60s having to grow up in a world without David Arquette.
Heard any good gossip about the president?
Extra toes or nipples, can't talk to the press without slices of ham stuffed down his pants. Stuff like that.
The president is beyond reproach, sir. I won't hear any more of it.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Super Bowl, would you mind spitting on this? It's for a science project.
Can't, sir. I never spit, unless I'm startled or under extreme distress.
We have to scare him.
If I remember my history correctly, today's the day of the pivotal Rat Peace Accords. We'd better not disturb them. Foreign policy for ninjas. Annals of Americana. The father of our country. I wonder who's in this picture.
It probably came with the frame.
Things to do in Dallas. A true Weasel Scout would keep his merit badges on him at all times.
Be prepared. Be very prepared.
We choose to go to the gift shop and buy this snow globe, not because it is pretty, but because it is cheap.
Oh, that's a reference to the moon.
I'm guessing they couldn't fit a television on there. Whoever chose this lamp was taking liberties with the concept of good taste. Hi, I'm George Washington. Shove your nuts in my mouth and I'll crack 'em.
Please don't make fun of nuts.
Oh, so weird. Wait, I can carbon date. But wait. This away.
It printed a time card with our logo on it.
What? Cool.
The spaceship's artificial intelligence unit is stuck on the elevator.
Let's let's try Stinkies. Actually, just put them all in there. Oh.
What do you two want?
It's the one true Stinky.
Are we glad to see you?
Why?
Still, it's a new person to talk to.
Look, Sam, it's us as impressionable preteens.
Exceedingly well done!
The tar cake is still there.
I've already scanned myself with this thing. I already scanned Max with this thing. That's how we got here. Nope. Nothing doing. Hey, little guy. What are you scamps up to?
I'm only playing Bluster Blaster, the newest and best video game ever made. Duh.
Nice try!
Shouldn't you kids be doing something constructive? Or at least less nerdy?
Today I get to do anything I want.
You do anything you want every day, Max.
You're the best!
Just say no, little buddy.
Word up.
Hey, champ, what are you working on? I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
But we're strangers who have candy and cool guns you can play with.
What?
Well, that should be okay. I'm working on my new arcade game, Bluster Blaster. What are you doing with Bluster Blaster? I built him from a kid. Now I'm just working on the AI.
Now I remember. You used to be a total nerd, Sam. Funny, though. All this time we've spent talking to the cops, and you never once mentioned you're the guy who built Bluster Blaster.
Just never seemed relevant, I guess.
Oh.
What's wrong with the video game? It's fine, I guess. But with only a 1 megahertz processor and this 8-bit I/O adapter, the AI doesn't get enough cycles to... Can the dork lingo, Chubbs. Just give me the recap. It'd be easy enough to download a new AI, but I haven't found one that's any good. Make good choices, son. Didn't you guys say I could play with your guns? We lied, kid.
Remember this. It's a good life lesson.
Looks like Girl Stinky was telling the truth for once. The gooey molasses tar cake really is an old family recipe. Weird, it doesn't work on him for some incomprehensible reason we don't care enough about to pursue further.
Good. Keep your fancy gewgaws and who's what's it away from me.
We
Looks
haven't
like
even talked
Girl
to him.
Stinky was... Hiya, Stinky.
Are you the parents of those two parasites?
Well, not exactly.
Although we do still have a time machine, so I wouldn't completely rule out the possibility.
That's gross, Max.
I'm just saying.
God damn.
We bring a warning from the future.
In about 25 years, you're going to be murdered.
Murdered my swollen pancreas. I once wrestled 4 rabid grizzlies while standing on the back of a rutting alligator while being pelted with Karari-tipped darts and fighting off a case of irritable bowel syndrome. I'd like to meet the man who could murder old Stinky.
Hi, I'm Max.
Honest, Stinky, we're detectives and we've seen all the evidence. You're gonna get offed.
When? How? And who's going to do it?
Well, we don't know exactly.
Detectives is really more of a catch-all term for guys with guns.
Some woman claiming to be your granddaughter has taken over your restaurant.
Granddaughter my cleft palate. I never had any children.
Really? A cantankerous, misanthropic, hairy old cuss like you would be great with kids.
Perhaps someday.
Yeah, I don't want to rush you, Stinky, but if you're planning kids, you're gonna have to get on that pretty quick.
Yeah, he's already old.
We want to order something.
Too bad.
We'll take a pan-fried red panda with... What?
Can't you see I'm so close to perfecting my gooey molasses tar cake? I can't be arsed to cook for you hooligans when I got so much cooking to do.
What's a gooey molasses tar cake?
It's based on my ancient family recipe. But my proud, knuckle-dragging forefathers never thought to use my secret ingredient.
The blood of innocence!
Nutmeg.
You're both wrong, and you're both stupid. It's the one thing no one has ever thought to use before.
I'll test your
it.
tar cake for you, Stinky.
Sam can and will eat anything.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? To just waltz into a restaurant and order something to eat. You're just trying to find out my secret ingredient. Well, you won't, because it's the one thing no one has ever thought to use.
Is it prune nuts?
I'll test your tar cake for you, Stinky.
Sam can and
Oh, you're just trying, well, you won't.
We're from the Public Health Board.
almost none of the vermin in this establishment are wearing federally approved hairnets.
Government types. Pah! Weak and pathetic, the lot of you. You can't even begin to comprehend what I'm doing here. My dishes will challenge the weak and weed out the inferiors like you jelly-jawed lip flappers. Only the strongest will survive. It will be glorious!
So, are you going to show us to our table or what?
How are the 80s treating you, Stinky?
What are you two still doing here? No animals allowed in my diner.
It's okay. We're service animals.
Could we be seated already?
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
We're being discriminated against, Sam.
Thanks for the chat, Stinky.
Just go away and die.
But most of all, thanks for just being you.
It couldn't hurt to take just a sample. We should have those results for you in about a week, Mr. Cake.
Now, turn your head and cough.
This sample says Mama Bosco.
Don't touch that! I made that sample when my spit was most fertile.
This sample has been completely contaminated by milk. It'll have to be replaced. No, I'm pretty sure Bosco's father wasn't a tar cake.
Are you sure about that?
This sample has been completely contaminated by milk. It'll have to be replaced. No, I'm pretty sure...
Oh. Well, how do I test it?
It's a bottle of proto-vinegar that should be very useful about 40 years from now.
Ah. Wait, is that how it's made? You just sit some grape juice in a bottle, wait till it turns into wine, and then wait even longer? No wonder that stuff is so nasty.
The one constant across all human cultures of all times is a massive amount of waste.
9mm hollow points. What's this one do?
Look, Sam, more visitors.
I don't know how to use a light bulb with that.
There, Sam.
Hiya, Future Max.
Oh, hey, guys. Look, Sam, more visitors for your special day. Comically backwards past versions of ourselves.
Nah, I want to keep these shoestrings.
That's nice, Sam.
He's so old.
The future is a baffling potpourri of peculiar sights and odors.
Yes, our advanced world must be frightening and confusing to you. I'll try to speak slowly so that your 21st century brains can understand.
So much in the office has changed.
Oh, the wonders I could show the two of you if I wasn't afraid of violating the time stream. Yeah, the time stream's asking for it. Well, okay. In the future, we can make phone calls to other people even when we're not at home. My God! And our cars now have additional brake lights above the rear seats.
Okay.
What about robots? Do we have robot slaves in the future?
With lasers? Oh, you uncultivated savages. Robots are used for controlling our spaceships these days. Surely you've heard of the Mainetron 28,000 line? Well, of course! Right, Sam?
Everybody's heard of that. I can't shoot, Max. You must have been having a ton of exciting future adventures in space.
No, we don't take that many cases anymore. We try to stay mostly around this street and the neighboring shops. Still?
If you're not taking cases, what do you guys do?
I've become an expert in volcanology, and Sam is... well, Sam is in his own world now.
Great transmogrifying vapor wolves of Rigel 17. Booster rocket through the Van Allen belt. I'm in my office. What's wrong with the other me?
Oh, he's fine. Mostly. The years add up, though.
It's lint from my pocket. This should be useful later. Do you remember how we cured Bosco of his parentage problems?
Bosco. Oh, he's the guy who invented Skynet, isn't he? No, I was hoping I'd be the one who did that. I don't remember much about that case. Something about spit, wasn't it?
I'm glad to see the old freelance police are still in business.
Yes, dear stupid past Sam. But of course, now we're a wholly owned subsidiary of Stinky Corp.
What's Stinky Corp?
Get a load of this, Sam. These yokels have never heard of Stinky Corp.
I don't feel like playing darts right now.
Yes. Well, anyway, Stinky Corp is the mega corporation that owns everything in the future. Stinky made enough money from her diner to take over the world? No, cretinous Max. From her super adhesive.
What's this about Stinky super adhesive?
It revolutionized the whole galaxy. Now it's used for everything from scrapbooking to alien spacecraft. She's claimed in interviews that it was based on an old family formula. But Sam and I think we've figured out the real secret. It's made from mole men.
What's this about Stinky super adhesive?
It revolutionized, she's claimed, and it's made.
Be seeing ya.
So long! That's how we say goodbye in the future.
It says Stinky stick-tight adhesive, based on an old family recipe. #1 throughout the entire galaxy, with secret ingredient Bitumen 13.
It can't be all that big a secret if it's on the poster.
Maybe secrets are different in the future. It's an obituary from the local paper.
More trophies from our victims! Who'd we get this time?
Local mariachi Pedro died this week due to
No.
complications from
From what? A perfectly aimed bullet to the evildoer's cold black heart?
I can't read the rest. It's too blurry. High-tech rats. What future dystopia is this? Looks like we kept Bosco's model volcano after all these years.
Blowing things up for science will never go out of style.
Whoa! I hate pack rats.
Wait, let me see that again. Take a screenshot.
Whoa! I hate pack rats. Guess we couldn't afford 2 tape drives. With this bad boy, we'll never need another file cabinet. Their appeal is timeless. How embarrassing. This is 30 start dates behind.
Anything else? Oh, we can talk to
future me.
some.
I can't shoot, Max. Apparently, all those years of adventuring have taken their toll. I can't use these things together. How goes the case, future me? I can't reach it. Keep up the good work. I think I'll leave him to his memories. I think I'll leave him to his memories. When did the Jetsons move in? There goes the neighborhood.
Okay, so we've gone to the future and learned what the secret ingredient is. Now we go to the old Stinky.
F plus. I'm not sure if that's failing well or failing poorly. I'll test your tar cake for you, Stinky.
Sam can and will eat.
Oh, you'd like. You're just trying to find out, but you won't, because.
So long,
Okay.
Stinky. So long, Stinky.
Let's go to... Yeah. Oh wait, we didn't scan it. Oh no wait, it's the same people anyway, so technically it's fine.
He was
just
helping
back
some
home.
tachyons in a gravy boat at the Grand Duchess's bat mitzvah.
What disgusting hellhole have we ended up in this time?
Looks strangely familiar, like Super Ball.
I'm not here, sirs. You can safely ignore me.
Done.
We're back home again.
Max, have you been sending Boxy Betty to... What? Hey, buddy! Throw us that remote control, would you? You're gonna need this! Thanks, buddy. Be you later.
Oh, my head. Time travel hurts. My brain.
Banang! Banang! Banang!
Oh man, why are you so mad?
Banang! Banang!
Aww. You took away the fun. Wait.
The Flora Brady has twice the style the Fauna one ever did. It's the model volcano that started this whole mess.
It was very thoughtful of future us to bring it back as a souvenir.
All points bulletin. We need a new bulletin. What are you doing here in our office?
Investigating the president's disappearance, sir.
So, you're back with the Secret Service then?
Sure.
Max wasn't missing. We've been on a case.
We got beamed on board a spaceship.
That's ridiculous, sir. Must have been a weather balloon.
That was no balloon. It was a spaceship. Bosco saw it too.
Gas leak. Mass hypnosis.
2 abductions on the same street in the same week? And you're going to just try and cover it up?
I can neither confirm nor deny a cover-up, sir.
How'd you find out we were missing?
There was a rat, sir. Claimed he was de facto owner of this office since your disappearance. He was quickly taken away for questioning.
Wow, it always takes us ages to get rid of Jimmy Two-Teeth. We must be slipping, Max.
All this time, I never thought to use rendition.
How's the
How's the
cover-up
cover-up
going?
going?
Very well, sir. Is what I'd say if there was a cover-up, which there isn't.
Right.
Can you help us with our case?
What seems to be the problem?
Bosco's been abducted.
Easily explained, sir.
And he's trapped on a time-traveling spaceship.
There's no such thing as time travel, sir. Look into my eyes, please.
What were we talking about?
You'd said that Mr. Bosco is having a perfectly rational vacation in Pago Pago.
Yes. Pago. Hey, look, Max. It's Agent Superball.
You were saying something, sir. Very good, sir.
We met a guy in Washington who's a dead ringer for you.
That would be me, sir.
That was 40 years ago. You couldn't still look that young without a time machine or something.
Clean living, sir. There's no such thing as time machines.
Don't you feel better now that you're no longer working for bad guys like Jorgen?
Yes. I enjoy working for the Secret Service, fighting the good fight, protecting the president.
That reminds me, Sam. Can we wrap this case up pretty soon? I've got a healthcare system and 5 foreign governments to topple. And I'm way behind schedule.
Were you able to patch things up with Mrs. Superball?
That's a negative, sir. We spoke briefly. It ended badly. She says she can't talk to me when I'm emotional like this.
Don't worry, Superball.
Every time life closes one door, it opens another.
That thought disgusts and terrifies me, sir.
Be seeing you, Superball.
We can't seem to avoid it.
Can I get him to spit?
Hey, Superball. Want to give us a sample of your spit?
More than anything, sir. But I can't. It wouldn't be proper.
Be seeing you, Superball. My summer desk.
Okay.
Max had to hang up his halo. When this case is over, Max, remind me to get a new lock for the office to keep the undesirables out.
I doubt we can ever keep Superball out. He's the door whisperer.
Let's get back to work.
Having a time machine means tons of billable hours.
I don't think I picked up anything, did I? Egg. What do I use the egg on?
Remember Easter Island? Yeah, me either.
No, we were there like yesterday, weren't we?
No siree.
I don't know what to use this egg on. Let's try... Well, I gotta think of what I can use these items on. Let's try Bosco's.
About you and Max.
You mean the future Mr. Bosco?
Miss Bosco, I really think you should reconsider.
I can already see us. Living next door to that nice detective.
Well, it would be nice having someone to do my laundry.
You don't even wear clothes.
And yet, I always end up with so many blood-stained shirts. 'Tis a mystery.
Think of your children. What about that?
I won't need kids once I have the love of my Max. He'll be my new little pet project.
I have several questions.
Max just isn't that into you.
Oh, geez, Sam, show a little tact. What he means to say is, there is absolutely no way, no how I would ever be interested in you until the day the Earth is consumed by the flames of our exploding sun.
You say that now.
Max is belligerent, recalcitrant, and quite possibly psychotic.
So you're jealous, is that it? Want to keep him all to yourself?
I never knew you felt this way, Sam.
Temporal anomaly detected.
Shut up. It's not like that. Max is no good for you.
Oh, I can fix him.
Max doesn't even like girls.
They're a nuisance at best.
Hasn't been interested since... Well, when did that start exactly?
I think it all goes back to that time we were... No flashback? Okay. Well, it's been ever since junior high.
Yeah.
You're wasting your time, Miss Bosco. Max just isn't interested.
The more he protests, the more I know he's the one.
Oh,
Not happening.
egg.
Nah. No siree.
What do I do with this egg?
No way.
What about the cork?
Nah.
Maybe the Oval Office? Egg.
Nope. Nuh-uh.
You put the cork?
Nothing doing.
Gun?
Better not. I bet we could surprise you.
Can't be done, sir. I'm imperturbable.
All right, we give up. We need your help
Official?
with something official.
What will it be, sir?
We want a patent.
We want exclusive rights to produce our latest invention.
We wish to crush competing inventors to see them driven before us and hear the lamentations of their patent lawyers.
Very well. What'll it be?
Molasses tar cake.
We'd like to patent our tar cake recipe, Superball.
It's a special recipe we made up ourselves, and anybody who says different is a damn liar.
I see. And what ingredient makes that a unique invention?
Frozen wombat guano. Wallaby sweat peel lava. Vitamin 13.
Vitamin 13.
Very well. That seems to check out. That patent grants you exclusive rights to make, market, and improve on your invention.
This must be just what Thomas Edison felt like.
Minus the stealing and time travel, of course.
Oh, Sam, you're so naive.
Okay, so now we go to the future, we find out what happens. Technically, we just got a sheet of paper.
Not happening. Nope.
Oh wait, we have to go to the past, Stinky. And show him the patent.
We have to insist that you cease and desist all future production of gooey molasses tar cakes, Mr. Stinky.
We're not angry at you for stealing from us, just very, very disappointed.
Poppycock! That recipe's been in my family for centuries.
The U.S. Patent Office says otherwise, Gramps.
The U.S. Patent Office can my pus-filled.
Actually, I don't believe that falls under their jurisdiction.
Fine, I'll throw it out.
Time stream altered.
Oh. Now I can just give this portable AI to Little Sam.
Wow, I've never seen anything that advanced. It must have at least 640 kilobytes of RAM. Ew. Whatever, kid. This is exactly what I needed for my video game. I'll just download the AI. Yeah, you do that. Then go outside and play or something.
You're winning impaired.
Did you hear that, Sam? It says I'm winning something.
It's not taking the new AI. I'll change it back.
Good try. You'll do better next time.
That's what I like to hear.
Did it work? Can't tell. Egg.
Not happening.
What happened when I tried the AI?
Take another look at this talking computer dingus, kid. Thanks, mister.
You're winning impaired.
Did you hear that, Sam? It's...
It's not taking the new AI.
Good try. You'll...
That's what I like to hear.
Okay, so now I need to change that AI. Go to the Sam and Max place. Oh yeah, what'll the future look like then? Future! Aha!
The bulletin board's all wet and ruined. We must get careless in the future.
Who cares?
Have you heard from Stinky lately?
Of course, dim-witted Sam. She owns the mega corporation that owns everything in the future. How'd she manage that? She invented a spray that repels reanimated zombie hands. It turned out to be surprisingly lucrative.
Ah.
So long.
Who's going to look at this AI? Wait, what if I just give him the egg? Old Sam.
Nah. No way.
I gotta do something with that AI chip. Wait, can I chemical sample Bosco?
I can't think of any
Bosco.
part of Bosco that I'd want to carry around with me. Nuh-uh. No siree. What are my options?
My personality can be Please choose.
Passive aggressive?
Passive aggressive.
Selection acknowledged. I'll just alter my entire personality matrix to make you more comfortable.
What are my options?
My personality can... Please choose.
Abusive. Let's
Abusive.
try that.
Done. Jackass.
So long.
Get lost, failure.
Failure. But now that I said it to
I have a
abusive,
feeling little us knows something we don't, though I don't know how that's possible.
memory.
I vaguely remember something very important about this day. What was it?
There was my party? Duh!
Don't forget that prom and after prom kissing retreat tonight, Max.
Boring!
Great job! You're getting better!
That prom sounds like a fun and informative time for a young person. Why aren't you there?
Couldn't you get a date? Loser! You're the loser, loser! No, you are! Jenny Tallarico asked me to go, but I turned her down. She just doesn't get me like Bluster Blaster does.
Great move! You almost dodged it!
Wasn't Jenny Tallarico the girl who had a crush on you for years, Max?
I don't know. I never noticed. They call her Jenny Tungarico, cause she'll kiss anybody and she uses her whole mouth! Grody! Ugh, grody!
There's lots of neat stuff about girls. You'll realize once you take that first step to adulthood.
Why bother? I've got everything I need right here.
You're the best!
Yep.
What's so great about this video game?
Are you kidding? This game is the only thing that really understands me.
You rock hard!
See what I mean?
Wouldn't it be healthier to get your validation from other people?
People are dumb and they just don't get me.
You're the greatest!
See, it's like the game knows what I'm thinking.
Playing that game so much is unhealthy, little guy.
You're awesome!
Unhealthy to hear the truth? I don't think so.
Go outside and
Why
play.
don't you kids go outside and play?
Why would I go outside when my best friend's in here?
Gee, Max.
Oh yeah, Sam's here too.
You're radical!
Just say no, little buddy.
Word up!
There's got to be something more constructive to do than work on this game all night. Well, there is that prom at the school tonight. This year's theme is Summer of Awakening Desire. Lame.
Lame! Lame!
Well said!
A smooth kid like you must have dozens of girls wanting to go to the prom with you.
Don't lie to the boy, Sam.
Nah, all the girls are into Max because he's mean to him. And also, he doesn't complain when they dress him up in their doll clothes.
Ah, the precious memories.
Let's stick to one neurosis at a time, Max. Don't you want to get out and meet more sexy young people your age? Yeah, who's got time for that? My video game is so close to perfect.
You're amazing!
Oh, Bluster
Bash my
Blaster,
knuckle
you
against the
know me
desk.
too well.
Shouldn't you kids be outside playing or dating or whatnot? Outside? It's 8 o'clock at night.
When I was your age, I would have set fire to at least 4 different categories of things by this hour.
Nuh-uh. You would have been playing that video game all day, just like he is.
Don't you sass me, boy! You're lucky that you grew up to be the only one who knows how to use the time machine, kid.
Aren't you worried you're turning into something of a,
Dweeb? Doofus? Dorkwad?
who cares? I don't need you guys or anybody else. Max never calls me names.
That's right, Poindexter.
Good shot.
Wouldn't you rather grow up to be as cool as I am? With a boss car and a detective job and a huge gun? Would I have to be as fat as you too?
Temporal anomaly detected.
You got lucky, punk.
Would that be murder or suicide?
What was that you needed for your video game again? A new artificial intelligence, Grandpa. Don't you grown-ups know anything about computers? Stay cool, Sam.
Let's try this.
Take another look at this talking computer dingus, kid. Thanks, mister.
You will fail.
Shut up!
You lose again.
Oh, you broke the game, Sam.
Nuh-uh, I made it better.
Go back to your name, Grandma.
This like totally blows now. Let's go to that dance and make the moves on some chicks.
But I was going to Penn Station to pick up some power converters.
Beat it, nerds.
Make sure you check out the snack table, little me. If I remember correctly, the pigs in blankets were decadent.
Time stream altered. Jackass.
So, Max, feel any different?
I feel like it's been too long since the Maxinator taught a lady what sweet, sweet love is all about. Let's motor so we can pick up some
The
primo early
Maxinator.
80s tail, bro.
What's it gonna do? Yeah.
Well, hello, Miss B. Did it get freaky sexy in here, or is it just you?
What'd you do to my Max?
The better question is, what is your Max gonna do to you? All night long.
Don't look at me, Miss Bosco. He's been like this ever since we were kids.
Why don't we ditch the pooch so you can give me a special tour of the store? I've been wanting to see what you've got round back.
I thought you were different, Max. That does it. I'm done with all of you. Men.
Temporal anomaly corrected. Jackass.
We fixed it.
This sample has been completely contaminated by milk. It'll have to be replaced.
Ah, I get it.
What a waste. What a senseless waste.
Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure Bosco's father wasn't a tar cake.
Don't touch that. I made that sample when my spit was most fertile.
No, I'm...
Okay. It's all coming together. Okay, so now I need to get some spit from Agent Super Bowl. And how I do that, I don't know.
Where'd you get the father's sample?
Oh, him. Well, I was just in Washington, D.C. for a special occasion, and when I was touring the White House, I met a nice man in a dark suit. He was polite and didn't say much. Seemed like his spit was as good as anybody else's, so I picked him.
Bye,
Okay.
Miss B.
To the Oval Office. Just feel like it should be here. Might find something.
It's the official calendar of the United States. The best part of being president is changing the date for the entire country.
I don't want to change the date right now. I'm temporarily confused enough as it is.
Aw.
Whee!
Keep up the
I
good
think
work.
I've done
Thank you, sir.
just about everything I can here. Wait.
We're already there.
Thinking. Oh yeah, we should just head home. Find out what's going on.
Looks like we did a pretty good job patching up that cigarette burn on the fabric of reality.
Yeah, that's right, ladies. Come on up and give Daddy Max Time Fixer some sugar.
You're a lovably lecherous tool, Max. Are you sure you can't give us any leads on your father?
Mama mentioned once she met him at the White House.
We're on the case, Bosco.
What do we do now? Where do I take this egg? Max, any hints? No? I'm gonna pause and get a snack, and maybe you'll give me a hint then. Okay, what the hell do I do? Talk to Max.
How much you think a spaceship like this costs, Max?
Too much! And you know it lost 20% of its value the second they flew it off the lot.
Oh, that's the truth.
I wonder what all these undulating tubes and flashing panels are for.
Atmosphere.
Literally or figuratively?
Yes.
What kinds of gruesome things do you think the aliens will do to us when they find us?
I don't know, but if I get impregnated with a grotesque alien baby, I want you to be the godfather.
Ditto for me, pal.
Okay.
What kinds of gruesome things do you
I don't know.
Ditto for me, pal. Don't wander too far, Max.
Try and stop me!
I don't think I did anything in the old office.
Stinky's doesn't have much, and yet I feel it could have even less if we put our minds to it.
Is that a hint? Basically just telling me which way to go.
It's our old pal, Bluster Blaster. There's just the one song. As Stinky would say, if you don't like it, go deaf.
Go deaf.
Check this out. It's from 1963, and it's signed by the president. My dearest Maxine, meet me tonight at Stinky's. Wear that dress I like, the one where I can see your... Holy... I didn't think they knew that word back then.
The president's wife wasn't named Maxine.
What is this, the Temperance League? Lighten up!
Looks like this case has a screw loose.
Kaboom. Maybe the cork.
Nothing doing.
I need some kind of screwdriver.
Old Stinky was the only one who could make a restaurant feel like home.
Wait, is there a screwdriver? Oh, there it is. It just happened to be right there.
Max, distract Stinky for me.
Oh my god, look, Stinky!
Yeah, what?
Somebody's trying to break into your display case!
Ah, real smooth, little buddy.
Wait a minute. It's from the 1960s, so you go to the Oval Office now. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
My dearest Maxine, meet me tonight. Tender caresses down your... And a donkey. Love, the Prez. That's very shocking, sir. Where were they going to meet?
Inside Stinky's diner.
Stinky's? I can't believe the president would eat at Stinky's. I've lost all respect for the man.
Right on the president's pillow. Back to Bosco's.
Time stream altered. Jackass.
Looks like a weird bread-making machine.
Don't be silly. That's my baby maker. You take a spit sample from the mother and one from the father, mix them together in that machine, and then out comes a happy little bundle of perfection.
Finally, somebody explains how that works.
That's not the generally agreed upon method, Max. It's Mama Bosco's baby. The mother sample is... It's Mama Bosco's baby-making machine. The mother sample is locked, but the father sample is open. It's a sample of Agent Superball's spit.
Okay, let's see if Bosco is Bosco.
Bosco! You're back to normal!
Hello, fool. Mr. President Fool.
I suspect we got the wrong dad, Max.
Yeah, he's been bleached.
So, Bosco, are you feeling like yourself?
Of course, sir. Never better.
Can't you give us any more details on your father?
It's straightforward enough, fool. I was a test tube baby. First in the country.
No idea who'd make a spit donation to your mom?
No more cracks about my mama, Mr. President, or I'll have to ask you to step outside.
How are we going to get off this spaceship?
Hadn't given it much thought, sir.
Don't you care about THEM coming back to kill you?
Not really, sir. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
I don't like Bosco like this, Max.
We've gotta get him back to his paranoid self.
We'll see you around, Bosco.
Okay, so what do we throw in? Egg.
Nuh-uh.
Cake.
No, I'm pretty sure Bosco's father wasn't a tar cake.
The cork.
No way.
Who could it be then? Maybe the future?
I don't need a sample from him. I don't need a sample from him.
Go back to the old office.
Be seeing you, Superball.
Egg.
Nope. Not happening.
Oh wait, I have a screwdriver now. What can I use that on?
I really don't want to screw that.
So, if Super Ball isn't Bosco's father, who else in the Oval Office is a polite man in a dark suit?
The president? Super Bowl.
We need your help
Official?
with something official.
What will it be, sir?
We want a tour.
We'd like a tour of the office.
Very well, sir. That's a desk. There's a couch. Another couch is there. A calendar. Some pictures. The door you see behind me is 100% Northwestern white pine with an interior flat jam in.
That's plenty, thanks.
We
We'd
want a
like
tour.
another office tour.
We've already covered the desk, calendar, and pictures, so more about this door.
On second thought, we'll explore on our own. Just keep guarding that door.
Gladly, sir.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
Should be plenty of DNA-rich spit left on this envelope.
The president's a very thorough licker.
I used my brain for that one. I just thought, like, envelope. Oh, he must have licked the envelope, right?
Time stream altered. Jackass.
Okay, let's see. Home button. He looks like
Hey,
Bosco.
Bosco's back to his old gruesome self.
Yeah, took you fools long enough. There, Sam and Max. Now you've seen just how dangerous it is to mess with THEM.
Dangerous?
All that stuff we just fixed was your fault.
Shut up!
All right, let's go home. How do we get out of here?
Duh! They know we're here!
Relax, Bosco. You're gonna have a coronary.
Yeah, they're probably the grotesque but misunderstood kind of aliens, who just come to Earth because they hate cows and fields of wheat.
Well, you two go first.
Crossing 98% complete.
Prepare to deliver on my mark.
That kind of alien.
It's THEM.
Oh, bienvenidos, amigos.
What are you guys doing
We
here?
can explain everything quickly and simply. No, that
Did
is
somebody
not
say
our
birthday?
way.
Yo soy el mariachi solitario de last in their once noble line. My people care only for robots and Martian invaders. But for birthdays they say maybe later we don't have the time. Mariachi, ay, 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 ay. I come back from the future and pick up young versions of me. In our spaceship, ay, 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 ay. We set course through the time stream and filled Ringo's birthdays with glee. No! Por favor, don't freak out if you see mariachis extraños. It's just me y mis patos who wish you feliz cumpleaños. But spaceships like this are expensive, even more when they travel through time. And singing for birthdays on spec makes us poco dinero.
So we took on a
This is
contract and that's
fun.
our new boss to co-sign. Mariachis, ay, 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 ay. We take souls of the damned and we send them to places unknown.
I don't want to go.
Through that portal, ay, 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 ay. Although first we must crush them with gigantic heads made of stone.
Our lives suck.
Where they go, we don't know. But maybe it's in And as long as we still get to sing, no importa nada. When we say adios, so be sad, but please try not to cry. We were there for your birthday, we'll see you again. When you die. Oh,
He's fucking dead.
man has had a heart attack. Oh well. Begin the soul crushing.
So, as I was saying, we had to sit and stare at nothing for 1,000 years straight.
Help me, Sam and Max!
We gotta uncrush his soul.
How you doing, Bosco?
You gotta help me out, guys. You're really bringing me down.
And then, in 1158, there was that monkey that just kept on pooping.
Poor Bosco. The horror of time-traveling mariachis was too much for his weak heart to bear. It may look like a zebra, but my Mexican friends assure me it's a donkey in zebra clothing.
Okay.
Attempt to enter soul crushing area. Please acknowledge.
Override, Captain Pedro. Arriba, burro, chipotle.
Voice print match. Bridge override accepted.
I had a feeling those mariachis wouldn't just stand by and let us take Bosco's soul back.
Hey, can we talk this out?
Look here, Pedro.
Pedro! Boy, you people from the past are backwards. You think just because I'm mariachi with the big sombrero and mustache, I'm some two-dimensional cultural stereotype?
You're right.
Ugh.
I've been insensitive. We're Sam and Max, freelance police. What's your name?
I'm just kidding. My name really is Pedro.
I love this game.
You've got to free Bosco, you maniacs.
Nothing personal, but we cannot do that. We were scheduled to pick up 2 souls in Germany, but we only got the one. The cowman will fill our quota.
He repoed the soul?
Well, if you're delivering trapped souls, where are the cages?
Cages? We don't got no cages. We don't have to show you any stinking cages. We keep the souls on that platform, see?
We'd feel better if you'd give us Bosco's soul back.
Oh, don't worry, amigos. I'm watching the whole soul-crushing process to make sure he doesn't escape.
You guys are pure evil.
Oh, that's not nice. We're not evil. And after we deliver the cowman's soul, we'll have paid for the spaceship.
And then you can quit?
Oh, no, senor. There's still so much for us to do with our time machine. So many deep questions left to answer. Like, what about the far, far future? How will I die?
I can think of a few ways.
And what is it like at the beginning of time, before history was written? Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Chicken.
Egg. Chicken.
See, I must...
The thing before the chicken came before the egg. And then the egg came before... Yeah, the
keep
egg.
on until I find out for sure.
Evolution, baby.
You don't seem like a bad guy, Pedro. Quit this evil job.
I told you, senor, I can't quit. At least until I found all the answers. Like, how do I die? And Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
I don't like that, but he says it's past versions of himself.
You three mariachis look so much alike, it's uncanny.
Didn't you hear the song? The others are younger versions of me.
Oh, we weren't paying much attention to the song.
We were too busy staring at your dingle balls.
Gracias, senor. They really tie the room together, no?
What are you doing here?
Oh, I keep the eye on the soul crossing process. ¿Cómo estás, vaca hombre?
Help!
Muy bueno. I also do the light maintenance and the IT.
This can't be a satisfying job for you.
Don't you want to quit? And go away forever?
Oh, I got lots to complain about, believe you me. Who gets to be the captain? Pedro. Who gets to listen for the birthdays? Pedro. But who's stuck watching the clock and fixing the time card printer? Pedro.
If you don't like your job, why don't you quit?
Being alone in here does let me practice the singing, and fixing the printer helps an old man feel useful.
Adios.
Alright.
See you later, guys.
Egg.
Hey, check this out.
What is that?
It's from the beginning of.
Keep cool, Sam. You can do this.
It's from the beginning of the universe.
You're a terrible liar, Senor Perro.
All right, I admit it.
Now do you understand why I wouldn't make you vice president?
It says suck.
By the looks of this place, somebody's been pushing the hell out of it.
Looks like some weird clock.
It can take hundreds of years to cross a soul, Senor. So we make the time vortex to speed things along.
I think I'm gonna pause here. This is getting kind of late. So, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!